All right, we are on the song with Nas. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Nas has been on a legendary run recently. I think he does not get the credit he deserves for it. Like, what he's doing right now is unprecedented. Not in hip hop, in music. We have never seen somebody 30 years into their career drop 6 back-to-back dope projects, like as dope as the Magic series and the King's Disease series. Like, nothing at that level. Like, he's at the top of his game right now. Not gonna say he's in his prime, obviously. Like, It Was Written, Illmatic, it's hard to top, but I mean, as far as just like, he's dropping music that is competing with the best of the best albums right now. He is dropping album of the year contenders 30 years into his career. That's pretty much unseen. He needs to get his flowers for that. So shout out to Nas. Doesn't do too many features. I mean, it's Nas, so who's getting a Nas? Like, how are you getting a Nas feature? So it doesn't do too many features, unless it's like a DJ premiere or something like that, just randomly. I would like to see Nas feature on more tracks. I mean, at this point, what does he have to prove? Probably doesn't feel like doing it, whatever. But I would like to see that more. I would say, what are some Nas features that I want? We're getting Nas, Pusha T. That's fire. Nas. I would like to see a 2025 Nas and Jay-Z. See what that sounds like. I think Big Sean. Big Sean already has a song with Nas, but he had a leaked one from his last album, but he didn't end up putting it on the album, which is mind-boggling to me, because it was better than a lot of what was on the album. But I don't know, that was weird. That whole Big Sean album situation was just odd, because he had some leaked songs that came out before that I felt like, if they're on the album, would have made the album 10 times better. But I do like the album regardless. Big Sean's album, Better Me Than You. Very good album. But I do feel like there's some tracks that leaked that I just thought were better than some of the tracks on the main album. So that was confusing. Maybe sample clearance issue. Regardless, Nas and Cole for sure. Do we have a Nas and Kendrick track? I don't think we do. Nas and Kendrick Lamar. Interesting. I don't think we do. Let God sort them out. Chandeliers.
It's always the loud mouth.
Oh.
The right price, I put the AR in the saint's mouth. Yeah. Talk about it. Bring all the watches and the chains out.
Oh, I can't wait for Nas to come on this. Pause.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip. Talk about that ain't
the tears that don't drip. It means like tattooed tears typically. I don't know if it still means it, because I feel like it kind of just got, once it became popular, just people started doing it, and I don't know if everybody who does it now actually did what it's supposed to signify. But I didn't know if I was with sneeze or cough, so I moved it away. I'm so sorry. It's 1 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but pretty much, if you got a tattooed tear, it typically means you did something to somebody, like you hurt them. Bad. And I'll leave it there because, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to just put it all on Wayne, but I feel like Lil Wayne was a big part of like popularizing that type of culture. And then since then, people get all types of tattoos and stuff like that. So I don't know. I I wonder if you are familiar with that type of stuff. Do you know people, or not? Maybe you don't know them, but do you know people like on the internet or whatever that have gotten tattoos, like, but didn't actually do the thing that tattoo originally meant? You know what I mean? I feel like people are getting these tattoos without either not knowing what they originally meant, or they're getting it for like clout because it was the popular thing to do. But people who are my nose. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We gotta get to it. People who are actually involved in that life typically means they hurt somebody. That's what he's saying. He's surrounded by people who actually hurt people. Let's continue. Let's continue. But yeah, no, like even like social media, like influencers and stuff like that, they'll get like all these like gang tattoos and stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. People will do anything. And then like what happens when you, I mean, I guess if they're never around these areas or whatever, maybe they won't ever run into somebody who really, you know, put in that type of work. But can you tell I'm tired?
Bring all the watches and the chains out. Heat come, I'm De Niro. I got the safe house.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip. Talk about that ain't the ghost.
But I do like that. I like that way of phrasing that. Tears that don't drip. Like basically tattoo. It doesn't go anywhere. It's solid.
Get finally got the courage, but you still a whole bitch. The rest of y'all on my 6 year ago shit. Every move intentional, the links is atypical. Like baseball and DR. You know what the stick will do.
This is culturally inappropriate.
We got the drop on your shadow. You know we can get to you. The pen to express my dreams and expertise in text I squeeze. Coke spots all over like leprosy. It's a dark spirit tucked behind the flesh you see. Got every single word of the hex I need. The death I breathe, the death I see. Looks so good on you. The coffin wood.
Oh, he didn't continue it. I thought he was going to. I did like that little 3 syllables he's rhyming there.
Power, put them hooves on you. Blow $500,000 LV leather goods on you. We've been doing this for eons. While you
I'm so excited for now. Let's get on here, man.
You can spill a tea on. I'm in coffee fields, making meals. You get the chills, cause this shit is real. Now let me ribbon, bow tie your surprise. The feeling that you get when you realize it was really you that died and we are so alive. Conspiracy theory, you can't believe it's us. Soul leave your body like a fentanyl rush. Dead on your back with your eyes looking up, chandeliers.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be gonna switch just for Nas? That's crazy.
Single-handedly boosted rap to its truest place. Fuck speaking candidly, I alone did rejuvenate hip-hop into its newest place. Made it cool for Grammy-nominated LPs from previous generation MCs. And that rings loud and reverberates. It's not fair to them, I'm thinking I deserve the hate. Bring it, only thing you killing is precious time. Used to clash with Decepticons, I was them deaf and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the Panther me. The Pantheon is a family, we some upstanding G's. The difference between regular spitters and bosses, my principles high. You need a glimpse of me from satellites in orbit. Take sabbaticals on avenues, break AKs on vacays when we paddle canoes. Follow the leader, Terminator, hasta la vista. Man of the year, Nasir, rockin' chandeliers.
I wonder. Okay, that was cool. That was cool. I was hoping he was gonna rap on the original beat. Honestly, that was kind of disappointing. Like I was really excited to hear Nas on that and the beat switch. Honestly, kind of took a lot of the steam out of that bad boy for me, personally. But Nas did what Nas does. Nas did it. Nas raps well.
I'm thinking I deserve the hate. Made it cool for single-handedly boosted rap to its truest place. Fuck speaking candidly, I alone did rejuvenate hip-hop into its newest place. Made it cool for Grammy-nominated LPs from previous generation MCs. And that rings loud and reverberates. It's not fair to them, I'm thinking I deserve the hate. Bring it, only thing you killing is precious time. Used to clash with Decepticons, I was them deaf and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the Panther me. The Pantheon is a family, we some upstanding G's. The difference between regular spitters and bosses, my principles high. You need a glimpse of me from satellites in orbit. Take sabbaticals on avenues, break AKs on vacays when we paddle canoes. Follow the leader, Terminator, hasta la vista. Man of the year, Nasir, rockin' chandeliers.
Yeah, I really wish he would have rapped on that other beat. I really wish he would have rapped on this.
It's always the loud mouths that can't count.
Yeah, that would have been so fun.
It's not fair to them.
You know what the stick
Because
will do.
this just doesn't sound like something Nas would rap on. So I think that's why I got excited for it. That's why I really was anticipating it. Whereas the beat switch, it sounds more traditionally Nas, at least in 2025 traditional Nas. So I don't know, kind of got a lot of wins out of my sails, not whims, a different word, wins out of my sails. Yeah, it was still dope. But it kind of sounded like a normal Nas verse. Didn't sound like anything crazy. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Do I feel that down? I really like that first half. I like it. I just really wish he would have rapped on the same beat. And I think it's fun, like for the sport of hip hop, like listening to tracks, like kind of get that sport or like that sport mindset of like who won this competition, competitive mindset, I guess, of who won this. I mean, it's hard to gauge when it's on a different beat. I'm wondering if this wasn't a song Nas had in Tuck or verse that he had and then just like handed it to them or whatever, maybe just like a Nas verse Pharrell had just laying around or something like that, and they just want to throw it at the end of this because, you know, switch the beat, whatever. And he did actually have a verse ready to go for this beat. Okay, I'm sorry, we gotta get to the outro of this album, bro. Let's go. If I can stop